Okay, we're joined by head coach Ray Tanner. We will start off with an opening statement from Coach Tanner and then open up to questions from the media. Coach, if you'll start with an opening statement, please.
It was a great college baseball game. I'm really proud of our team. It was a great win for us after getting in the hole 3 runs, able to battle back and hold them at bay. It was just a nice outing by our pitching staff. Michael Roth battled his rear end off, and our bullpen kept it going. So, like I said, it was a great win for us. When they got the 3 spot with Wiseman out there, and he's been pretty good against us, it wasn't very encouraging. But Brady got us back in it with 1 swing of the bat, so we battled back from there.
Questions, please.
Talk about Michael. I mean, he didn't seem like he was very shaken after that rough second inning. He must have a lot of confidence in him to go the distance.
Well, he's he has tremendous makeup. There's no question about it. I know that there's bigger guys, stronger guys, guys that throw harder, better breaking balls. There's a lot of things maybe that he doesn't have, but he does have tremendous composure out there, and he will battle. He'll make some pitches as well. And even though they got a couple of runs, he made some pitches there. They had a couple of tough plays on defense for us, and they swung the bat a little bit too. So you always feel like you got a chance with him on the mound. He's gonna do his best to give our team a chance to win. I was extremely proud of his effort tonight.
Ray, how good was it to see the 3 long balls tonight?
It was great to see it. I didn't expect it so much, but like I said, Brady got us back in it. He got 1 up, and Walker hit his a long way, and Wingo gave us a little insurance there. It just doesn't seem to be part of the game right now, but it came up big for us tonight.
Roger.
Coach, Mooney's double play in the 8th, I think. Where does he rank? I know it's early for you to say that, but where does he rank for you defensively?
It is early, but he has great poise out on defense. He kind of moves a little bit. Sometimes, when I'm in the dugout, I can see him on the pitch. He takes a step sometimes as the pitch is going in, and that's not an easy thing. That's instinct. And I think Matt threw a slider that got off the end of the bat a little bit, and he was able to roll that double play up the middle. But he's a good player, no doubt about it. We have a chance if we can throw enough strikes and get some ground balls and fly balls in the middle of the field. We got a chance.
Travis.
With that one included, to navigate out of the 6th, 7th, and 8th the way you did this early in the season, is that a pretty good sign in a 1-run game?
Well, it is. It's so early, and I'm not trying to downplay it, but we got to, John Taylor's got to come in there and throw strikes. Schaefer's a good hitter, had a great at bat the time before against Michael, so we weren't going to let him see him again, and Taylor ended up hitting him on a full count. But Harp gets a big strikeout of Henson, and then Matt gets a double play ball. We feel like we've got some guys down there that can match up pretty good if our starters can get to the middle of the game.
Andy.
Coach, talk a little bit of what's behind Christian's start this year.
He's a young player, but he's very mature, and he's level. He works hard at practice. He takes a lot of pride in his offensive prowess. He'll get his swings in. He knows people are going to pitch him tough. He's a youngster that has great hand-eye coordination. For a guy hitting in the middle of the order, he really doesn't swing and miss a lot. He'll hit the changeup, he'll hit the breaking ball, and I think he hit a home run on maybe a fastball in. He's able to get to some pitches. He's just a very talented young man that like I said, for a guy like him who's a cleanup hitter, his hand-eye coordination is really, really good.
Scott.
Any thought to keeping Hopper in there when he came in and got the strikeout in the 8th inning and made a safe price for the 9th? Or you were still in the righty-righty, lefty matchups there?
Well, there was some debate in the dugout going to the 8th with 6 outs to go. If you remember, we went down pretty quick in the bottom of the 7th. We didn't give Matt too much time down there. We were thinking about giving him an opportunity to get 6 outs, but we went fast in the bottom of the 7th. We probably didn't see 8 or 9 pitches, and And we felt Matt didn't have enough time down there. That's why we had went with Taylor and Harper. We had planned to do that, but once we got Matt up, we said if he's hot, let's just go here. But it went so fast, we went with Taylor and then Harper. So no, there wasn't. Answer your question, there wasn't any more thought after Harper gets Henson. You got the two righties. They're going to turn it over to Matt at that point.
Tim?
After getting down early, what you guys have done against Clemson, I guess last time you faced them, and just the confidence your team is playing with, did that have something to do, you think, with the team's performance coming back and shut?
Well, I don't know. We have some guys that have played before. Clemson has a lot of veteran players as well. And like I said, they jump out 3, and they got Wiseman going, and he's pitched really well against us prior to tonight, and he had pretty good stuff. So it was tough, but you get a 2-run homer, you get right back in it with the tie run and play. That makes a lot of difference. But they're going to battle. We're going to battle. We get a big strikeout. I think Stoltz, that was his only strikeout of the year so far. Bases loaded. Those kind of games can go either way, and our guys were able to make a couple big pitches, get a couple of big hits, from the middle inning zone.
Eric?
Well, I was going to ask you about that. Was there any doubt that Roth was going to pitch to Stoltz with bases loaded there in the 6th?
Well, the conversation came up, and I know that Michael's been in the program for 3 years. He hadn't been a starter that long, but our thought at that point was it's his game right now. He's not at 125. He was just shy of 100. He's going to get a chance to determine the outcome right here, or try to keep us in it. So that was part of the process. Guys that have been there a little bit and have some stripes on their sleeves, they get an opportunity to take that shot, and that's why you leave him out there in a situation like that. You let him decide the game. He put us in a position to win it, and felt like it was an opportunity for him to try to make a pitch if he could.
Any other questions for Coach Taylor? All right, Joe. Thank you.
Thank y'all.
See you in Greenville.